The deadly shooting at the Islamic Center of San Diego is being investigated by authorities as a possible hate crime after gunmen opened fire near the mosque, killing worshippers and triggering panic across the community. Multiple major outlets report that at least 3 victims were killed, and the 2 suspected shooters later died from self-inflicted gunshot wounds. Imagine going to pray and not knowing if you'll make it home alive. That's the terrifying reality families in San Diego faced after gunfire erupted outside one of California's largest mosques. Today's story is not just about another mass shooting. It's about fear, religion, hate, and the question many Americans are now asking. Are places of worship still safe in America? Welcome back to the channel. If you follow breaking news, true crime, and honest analysis, subscribe now because this story is developing fast. According to police, the shooting happened at the Islamic Center of San Diego during a busy period near prayer activities. Authorities say the suspects were teenagers, and investigators are examining evidence pointing toward anti-Muslim hate rhetoric. Witnesses described absolute chaos. Children were reportedly evacuated from the mosque complex, while terrified families hid in side rooms and closets. One young child later described hearing multiple gunshots while waiting for police rescue teams. And this part is heartbreaking. A security guard identified in several reports as Amin Abdullah is being praised as a hero after reportedly trying to protect worshippers during the attack. Now here's where the story becomes even more disturbing. Police say one suspect's mother had already contacted authorities before the attack, warning that her son was missing, suicidal, and may have taken firearms from home. That raises major questions. Could this tragedy have been prevented? Were warning signs missed? And why are hate-fueled attacks against religious communities still happening in 2026? Authorities, including the FBI, are treating the attack as a potential hate crime. San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall reportedly said investigators found evidence connected to generalized anti-Muslim rhetoric. And honestly, this attack feels bigger than just San Diego. For many Muslim Americans, this reopens painful memories of previous attacks targeting mosques and religious communities across the United States. In recent years, America has seen attacks on synagogues, churches, and mosques, proving that extremism and hate are not disappearing. What makes this case especially emotional is that families with children were reportedly inside the complex during the shooting. Parents sent their kids to learn and pray, not to survive an active shooter situation. California Governor Gavin Newsom condemned the violence, saying hate has no place in California, while San Diego leaders promise increased security and a full investigation. But let's talk honestly for a second. America keeps reacting after these tragedies happen instead of preventing them beforehand. Every single time. There are warning signs, online hate, disturbing behavior, threats, extremist rhetoric. And somehow it still ends in bloodshed. That's the frustrating part. This isn't just a political debate anymore. Real families are being destroyed. And there's another dangerous issue here: online radicalization. Investigators are reportedly reviewing hateful writings connected to the suspects. If confirmed, this will once again show how internet extremism can push vulnerable young people toward violence. Whether the hate targets Muslims, Jews, Christians, immigrants, or any other group, once society normalizes dehumanization, violence becomes easier. That's the uncomfortable truth. Now, as this investigation continues, police are still piecing together the suspects' motives, timelines, and online activity. Authorities are asking witnesses and the public for information, while security has reportedly increased around mosques in other cities out of precaution. And one more thing people should remember: the overwhelming majority of Muslims in America are ordinary families, workers, students, and neighbors trying to live peacefully. Attacks on houses of worship don't just hurt one religion. They attack the idea of safety and freedom itself. This story is still developing, so facts may continue to change as investigators release more information. But tonight, families in San Diego are grieving, and many Americans are once again asking how many more warning signs must appear before something changes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe enough is being done to stop hate-fueled violence in America? If you found this coverage informative, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for updates on this developing story.